Hi guys, Tugu here with a new video, and this video I want to talk about something very precise, about the actual sentiment of the player base. I know that my comments and my subscribers and viewers are not really the whole world of Warcraft, I would say. Of course, you have people that are very happy about PvP right now, and they don't want any changes for some reason. But I wrote this on the community post, which basically is saying I really miss World of Warcraft PvP. That every time I want to log in and play World of Warcraft PvP, I'm reminded of the long queues, and for every single thing PvP related, reminded about the unrewarding ranked cycle that we are in today, and reminded with the fact that no one is actually playing the game. Can't describe that feeling. And then I asked the people, the community, and you, how is it for you guys? How do you kind of hold it together when playing PvP on retail? Myself, I'm a dad of two, so trying to make content creation work and studying, also some programming at the same time. I feel like sitting in queues are just not worth it for me. If the queues weren't long, I wouldn't mind, but this is just not fun. And a lot of people are actually reacting. I'm going to react on their comments after this video, but I wanted just to let people react before I actually put some comments, I would say, behind it. So, for example, we have patiently waiting for ashes at this point, ashes of creation. Might give stuff like Daisy a try just because I'm bored and tired of waiting for so long to just play the content in the game I want. And I really understand. What I'm doing is I'm playing classic, hardcore, building my second channel as well, like step by step. So I try to do that as well. So I kind of take the off season, I would say, for retail, which is for me really, it feels like off season. It looks like pre-season games, to be honest. But anyways, um, and also Rav a bit. Although Rav, it's very hard to actually like focus on PvP alone because there's just so little activities behind it. But you should try to check out other games while right now it's a downtime, and then like once your batteries are recharged and once PvP has some changes, you can come back and it will not be feeling bitter, um, which is not easy for everyone. Again, like for me, like can I say I'm addicted to World of Warcraft PvP? I don't know, but I really love playing World of Warcraft PvP. It feels like Blizzard and the game itself kind of stops me, blocks me like before and how I can actually play PvP. It's a really weird sentiment. Like it feels like the gameplay is really cool, but you cannot even play the game how it's supposed to be because you have to sit in queues for way too long. In any other game, having 30 or 40 minutes game queue times is just a dead game, guys. If you are going on Call of Duty and you have to wait 30 minutes to get a game, it would be called a dead game. Any other game as well. And it's not like you're top end ranker and you're like 3k MMR and you have to wait 30 minutes because there is no other 3k MMR as you. That's understandable, but the vast majority of players are between 1.4k and 2.4k. So it's impossible to have like 30 or 40 minutes queues while you are in the population which is the most played bracket, I would say, out of PvP. But anyways, we have the last shall be first. I'm done with retail. This game sucks. I'm gonna put all my energy into era, which I understand. When I want to chill, play some hardcore. I'm a dad of two as well. I barely get to play. When I do play, I want to play something that is fun and isn't stressful for him. The MMR system and how the game is currently for retail is just not satisfying for him. Understandable because everything is around arenas. You don't really have a lot of chill things to do, and whenever you want to chill, you're reminded about the MMR system and how awful it is on World of Warcraft. Vanilla WoW is everything I want in a game. If I could forever stay in Vanilla Universe, anything would make me happier. I'm also agreeing with that, with saying that if you want to look for MMORPG and you want to build retail to be the next addicting game that is going to beat other games, because currently, let's be honest, if there are like Riot MMO going out or the Ashes of Creation is coming out, it's not going to kill World of Warcraft, but it will for sure take a lot of those that population from World of Warcraft to those games. And if those games are going to stick in the long run and be very strong in how to make MMO, it will create a dance that will be very hard to actually come back. So I would say that if they take their time, not really too much, but they take their time to build retail more around how classic feels and not the gameplay. I'm not talking about gameplay. I'm talking about how it feels like a universe, how it feels about the systems, how simple it is, and how unified it is to play the game. I think it would be for the better. Again, I'm not asking retail to be classic gameplay, although it could be a bit more classic. Let's be honest, like having two full row of dots on you. If you do not know about the game, it's very hard to actually explain it to you how those dots work, except with weak auras or by playing like ridiculous amounts of hours to actually catch up. And then you have also Tom. He's saying that really retail is not really that friendly. Um, able to commit your hours just to have some accomplishments into the game. That's probably because the MMR system is really, really punishing, and it doesn't really reward spamming. And even if you're not spamming, it doesn't reward playing at all. So it's very, very frustrating. If you're a healer, it's frustrating to actually have games and play in played times without any progress, positive or negative. You can also like go from 1.8k to 1.6k if you have a bad day, but it should also be rewarded with a good day being back to 1.8k instead of like struggling to gain any MMR because the MMR system is just not really correct. But yeah, understandable. Again, hardcore people are going back on classic because it's really in right now. Time is really scarce these days. You wait until your second one starts running around. Yeah, for kids, man, kids is it's taking a lot of time, but I think it would be more satisfying to play retail if you actually had a game that respects your time, which is not going to make you sit queues or the LFG. Again, LFG, if they reworked it somehow, some way to make it more hype to actually get it with people, that would be also nice. But the other day, I did a 2v2 queue. And I had like a 8 minute queue for a 2v2 in a 1.8k bracket, which is I think ridiculous, and it kind of shows how little players are actually playing the game right now. Logged in for 2 days to complete the trading post, and that's it for this month. So basically, he doesn't play anymore. Playing hardcore, if I die, I will transfer my character to Arrow Realm and play there. Waiting for Ashes of Creation, like a lot of people. Yeah, pretty much what everyone is writing, to be honest. I just queue games with friends, wouldn't be playing PvP otherwise right now for the most part. So he has the fortunate thing to have friends to play with in 3s and 2s, or RPGs or whatever he is playing. So that's cool for him. I'm very happy for him. I think the vast majority of PvPers don't really have too many friends to play with, or it's very contrived. Like you don't want to play healer, I don't want to play healer. You have to find another healer. It's becoming very stressful and very hard to do so. Um, but I think overall, Soul Shuffle has been such a big thing into the game right now that it's very hard to queue for 3s and 2s and having like long queues in Soul Shuffle. Although people would say like go play 3s or 2s, to be honest, everything just screams Soul Shuffle. Everyone want to play Soul Shuffle because it's a fun game mode. It's actually fun to play. I think it's very frustrating to play whenever you have 40 minutes queues and then you have like a bad lobby or you have a bad game or you're playing with bad players just in general. Yeah, the toxicity will be higher because of that. And it's understandable. Again, if you're waiting 40 minutes for something and that something is underwhelming or punishing, it's not a good feeling, except if you're like not thinking about the cookie and you're just playing for like the sheer ability to play. But if someone wants to be ranking or someone has goals into the game or whatever, it's very tough to actually stay positive whenever you have like long queues, short games. Sometimes people leave. Sometimes just in general you have things that going to be very stressful and very annoying for you that you will be probably reacting onto some people whenever becomes annoying for the player base. But anyways, I love the game and play for fun, just random BGs right now. My computer is having issues playing World of Warcraft. Um, Shut down while playing the game is frustrating. I think you should just play and stream. Doesn't need to be social for it. Can be random or twos. It's true. I could play the game and do some streams 2v2 or whatever. But I'm going to be honest. I care too much about social, and I think it's also my fault. I care way too much about social. I also care too much about RBG, but the RBG scene is also a bit dead. 2v2, to be honest, I could care a bit more if they actually just give incentivize like rewards about it. Freeze is cool, but again, the MMR and you're facing the same teams constantly. And right now with augmentation invoker, it's just not as fun. It's not fun. It's not fun to have like comps that determine how you're going to lose and how hard you're going to lose. It's better than not playing and not making content. I understand, and guys, I saw Story Pop makes videos and it's entertaining. I understand that, but the problem is I don't like to play just for making the videos. I make videos because I like to play the game. I'm not like um I know that my channel kind of grows because of retail, and whenever I'm playing a lot of retail, my channel grows as well. But I'm also someone very authentic. I'm not going to play something I don't like to make videos about and post it on a channel and do like the hypocrite and try to say that I'm fine with current state of the game just because I want to make my channel grow. Again, if I want to do something I don't like to do and get rewarded for it, I would just get a job that I would not like to do and be told what to do, and then then get rewarded because of that. Real life is already like that. Why would I put myself even more in that situation with content creation? That's why I'm studying programming, because I want to program. I want to work in IT, but also want to still be a content creator, however and how I can be. But I will not force myself playing something I currently do not really enjoy with the direction of the game. Like I said, gameplay is very fun, but the systems and how it enables the gameplay is just not there. Again, you can have the most fun activity, which is, for example, a roller coaster in Disney. If you had to wait 2 hours to get on the whole roller coaster, I don't care how fun it is just not worth my actual time to put into that roller coaster and into that queue. I don't know. I don't know if you guys find it worth it to wait for that amount of time to actually have and to play the game. Personally, I do not like that. I'm doing classic HC until they fix PvP arenas. I understand, and hopefully with 10.2, it will be fixed. Hopefully, I'm not going to lie that really it would be nice to have a PvP interview, just to know what the direction of the game is, because right now it is clueless and it feels like suffisance. It's a French word. I don't know if it's possible to say in English, but pretty much they it seems like they're okay with the current situation because they are like right radio silence. If they actually told and talked with us and said like, look, we are also PvPers, we also have problems with queues, we also have problems with this, that, and that, we're working on it, and this is the direction we would like to go for. What do you think about it? Something like that. It's very open. It's an open question. You don't have a definitive answer. You don't have an answer into that statement, but at least it opens up towards the players and say, look, we are not perfect. The game is not perfect. We are also playing PvP. We do not like the state as well. We're working on it. Because what it seems like is that we do not have any PvPers at Blizzard HQ. It seems like the devs are not playing PvP, and if they do and they're not talking about it, it means that they are okay with it. If they're not okay with it, you're also a player, right? In Blizzard, you're devs, but you also are players. If you're a PvP player, impossible that you are actually content with current situation with MMR, with the queue times, and how the game portrays themselves. Gameplay is cool and it is everything, but it is not everything in an MMORPG. You cannot just hop in and play like Call of Duty, Valorant, League of Legends. You have to stick on queues, or the game is just towards like lobbies. And again, I understand retail is just like this. It's a lobby game pretty much. But you cannot be sitting queues in Valdragon and say that it's fine how long the queues are for the little playtime you get on the game. Engagement is a metric, but people leaving the game is also a metric. So be careful about that. Playing Wrath of the Lich King in hardcore right now, retail sucks. I don't know if retail sucks. I think the systems in retail sucks. I think the gameplay is very fun. I'm still like going to praise Dragonflight to be a fantastic expansion. I just think that what we are currently seeing in Dragonflight is going to probably make Dragonflight one of the worst expansions if you're going to look back on it like 2 or 3 years after that. So it's going to be the same feeling as Warlords of Draenor, where people were hating on Warlords of Draenor until they realized, look, WoD was not that bad actually, PvP wise, and I think gameplay wise. I quit the game, I lost enjoyment out of the game. In order to get minuscule rewards, you needed to trade the game like a part-time job. And even then, it's not even getting any rewards for putting like a part-time job kind of playtime. So you should not do that. Again, for myself, I prefer to put my time on Classic right now. It's not really super rewarding for me, guys. Like again, I have a second channel, but it's very hard to have like video ideas about something that is already discovered multiple times. It's very hard, but personally, my enjoyment for Classic is right now much higher than retail, and I have days where I'm missing so hard PvP, but then yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about all the queue times and such. That really is it worth it? And yes, I have 2 accounts. I could just queue and then play Classic, but again, if you're playing Call of Duty, you want to play Call of Duty, you are going to play Call of Duty. You're not going to play FIFA while you're waiting for the lobby in Call of Duty. That's stupid. Like, who does not, like again, I know that people do that, but how can a developer actually be okay with that? Except if they think, look, hey, people are taking a second account, so it's a win-win for us. That would be stupid, but whatever. Revolution Classic, Alliance Benediction. I'm not playing on US. Thank me later. It's highly active and the PvP is great. Fast queue times and even for 5v5. Lots of ways to gear and the raids are fun and good community. I'd say the general skill level of players is higher than retail as well. I personally don't think so. I think, well, it depends, but again, I played a lot of Wrath of the Lich King. There are a lot of clickers, a lot of backpedalers. I'm not going to lie about that. But I think it's fun to PvP. But I'm playing on Earthshaker EU, and it's really hard to get a group up for 2s or 3s. And I'm even playing Resto Druid, so I'm playing Resto Druid on Wrath, and I have difficulties finding groups. So I quit playing. Simple. Easy, I just quit WoW. WoW is a disease for me. Better play some 1 hour game than spending all your available time on it. This game is not rewarding anymore, not cosmetics, not emotionally. I also read like a Reddit post where people were actually queuing for solo shuffle and waited for 40 minutes and then they started a league game, League of Legends game, and they directly got a pop and there they are playing League of Legends and just being AFK on World of Warcraft or just simply not playing on World of Warcraft. I think that situation is like really stupid. I think people should realize that we want the game to thrive. I know that my negative videos are not cool. I think it's needed for the developers to actually understand what's going on with the game. We all love World of Warcraft PvP, everyone, Venruki, Super Tees, me, who else? Even Xaryu, everyone actually loves World of Warcraft PvP. I think it just is not really rewarding. I think it just needs a new, fresh breath of air just going onto the game and try to revive it. Right now, it is not dead, but it is in a limbo state. And who says limbo means void? And you do not want to have the World of Warcraft PvP just drawn into void. I'm actually very excited for Tempo 2. I might make a video about Tempo 2, my wish list, my expectations, the reworks I would see on classes and specs, what I expect for them to do and to work on, and I might make that video maybe a bit later today to post it tomorrow. But again, I wanted to share this. I know it's like not really the most fun video for me to do. It's also not the most fun video for you to watch. It's very static, let's be honest. But I have to make that video. I have to talk about it. I have to express how the community is expressing towards the game. And I know their negativity is way easier to express than positivity, but you cannot, some things cannot be lied. The queue times, if the queue times were 5 minutes, or hell, even 10 minutes max, I would not make videos like this. I would actually do a solo shuffle video and be trying to win those games. But right now, it's very hard. Even for me streaming retail PvP, I'm sitting in queues most of the time. It's just not fun. It just is not fun. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what they can do. I already made a suggestion video, so please do watch it if you want to see what I suggest for World of Warcraft PvP. But anyways, I'm going to shut this video down. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Be sure to stay safe. We have also a second channel. If you want to subscribe on it for classic content, be sure to do so. We're also trying to make videos every single day for there. It's very complicated though. So if you have any suggestion about videos you want me to make, please do say, and I will try to see if I can do it or if I can actually work that into my content creation map, I would say. Anyways, thank you. Have a good day and be sure to stay safe. We will see each other probably very soon. Bye.